It's Steve and Laura time. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Sorry I'm late. But I had to meet Max at the library so we could study.
Now, I hope you're hungry. I need squid pot pies. And for some reason, there's a lot left over.
First of all, I think it's so sweet. Laura comes in. I'm trying to tell you, they low-key give us marriage vibes, y'all. Laura comes in and Steve's willing to make her plate. It's so sweet.
I'm kind of tired, Steve, so I think I'm just going to go upstairs and take a long hot shower.
Wait, Laura. A letter came for you today.
From Harvard?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
What's the big deal? It's just a letter.
Hey, Rich, it's a very important letter.
Right.
Laura finds out she's been accepted to Harvard University.
Oh my God.
Little Richie is so cute. But this really is a big deal.
I've been waiting for this letter for months, and now that it's here, I'm afraid to open it. If you guys don't mind, I'd like to read this in private.
Yeah, we
We
understand.
understand perfectly.
We understand, Laura. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Now, very valuable that Steve is there at this time, and we cannot overlook that this man is at the dinner table with her family. You know what I'm saying? Sending prayers up to the Lord.
Easy. You're a straight-A student. You're the smartest kid in school.
Like, Laura's being supportive, probably even giving him a little faith talk, but Steve is tripping right now. We just got to go back because we got to see, their journeys because, Laura and Steve were aiming for the same thing, but they don't land in the same place. And it's so good. We're going to go back, to see Laura's results, but it's so good for Steve to be in that moment where Laura gets the word on whether or not she reaches a massive goal.
I've never seen you like this.
It's just that I wanted to go to MIT ever since I was in diapers.
You see what I'm saying? So he's talking about he wanted to go to MIT since he was in diapers, huh? And, and Laura has the same goal as far as with Harvard. So we're going to see how these two things land.
My first word was Massachusetts.
Well, then let's just get to work.
What?
And it's like, I want to point out again, what do we see here with Steve? Because right here, what Steve is doing is taking the easy road. He's taking the easy route. And Laura does not represent that at all.
You do the honors?
He's taking the easy route.
Steve was worried about this interview with you, so he decided to change his DNA pattern to Albert Einstein's, but he made a mistake and used one of Elvis's hairs instead of Einstein's and transformed himself into the king.
And I love how Laura is backing Steve up on this.
Or whoever you are definitely not MIT material.
What did I do?
Well, the bad news is you didn't get into MIT.
How?
Laura, how was career day?
Pretty good, Mom. My guidance counselor says my grades are good enough to get into Harvard Law School.
So we got to go back, y'all. We got to go back and see how the work that Laura put in. We got to go back to where it all started from. Y'all know that New Edition song? We got to pay attention to the Laura's journey here.
If I get a high score on this test, I've got a good shot of getting a scholarship to Harvard.
Oh, Laura, honey, that's great.
To study. Are you coming with me or not?
Negatory. I will not.
Laura's at the extreme right now. We just got to go back and see the hard work that she has put in to the point the girl didn't even put a relaxer, a hot comb, nothing in her hair.
You destroy your health.
Well, I'm going. And I want you to keep your mouth shut.
I'm squealing, baby. And there's nothing on God's green earth that's gonna stop me.
Please, Stevie.
Okay.
Look at Laura.
Take it easy. Everything's going to be okay.
No, it isn't. I'm going to flunk the test. I won't get into Harvard and I won't get into any school.
Laura's an emotional mess right now, because she hasn't combed her hair, probably ain't put no deodorant on, hasn't eaten, she hasn't slept, but this is how bad she wants it. This is how bad she wants it, huh? Yeah.
All right? Once you get some rest, you'll feel refreshed, and then you'll remember everything that you studied.
Yeah, and then you'll take that test, and no matter what your score is, we'll be proud of you.
Well, what if I don't get into Harvard? Won't you guys be disappointed?
No way. You've always done your best, and that's all we can ask for.
What's up? What's up, Laura?
I got accepted.
You got accepted. And you got to look at who, again, we just got to point out who is there, right there with her in this whole moment. Steve, these are memorable moments that you keep, with you forever, really. See here is Laura, reached her goal. Like I would always say, she always got that beautiful face in a book, and it has paid off. Why is Laura better for Steve than Myra? And this is an example as to why. Between Myra and Laura is Myra may tell him too, you can do it, you'll be okay. Da, da, da. Laura's showing him, right? Do you see that? Laura, as far as telling him, Laura is showing him. Laura is the example of hard work paying off. And it's so pivotal and so, destined or destiny that Steve is there when she gets the letter. He's there at the dinner table, praying, coming together, praying with her family and celebrating with her here. And this is what is so important when it comes into the Steve and Laura storyline is like this, this is where they're different, but this is what Steve needs to see. Steve needs to see that you have to work hard for some things. Some things are not going to be able to come easy. You're not going to be able to, build an experiment to try to get your way through. Sometimes you just have to rough it. The other thing to really, really look at, Steve is willing to take, you'll see him as I pointed out, he'll kind of take the easy road sometimes, like I said, but the one area where he does not take the easy road in, it's the road of Laura. You know what I'm saying? That is the one area that Steve is not willing to walk down the easy road. He will walk down this road that's full of, got thorns and bumps and along the way, and so it's interesting that in every almost, other areas of Steve's life, he'll take the easy road, except when it pertains to Laura. Steve is willing to go through the fire, through adversity. You know what I'm saying? Walk down that street, get some stubbles, step on a needle on mistake. He's willing to do that. And here's the thing, and this is why I say Steve and Laura are almost biblical, and why they work is Laura is the opposite of that though. Laura does kind of take the easy road out, but not in life things. Laura takes the easy road out when it comes to her heart, right? So that's why, because the hard road is Steve. Just like for Steve, the hard road is Laura. But Laura takes the easy road. That's why Laura goes and kind of dates guys that don't affect her heart. That's including Stefan. I told you, they're safer to her heart, where Laura can still kind of enjoy herself and whatever, and her heart is still completely protected. But remember what I said about Steve? Steve is being an example to Laura, love. Steve is exemplifying love to Laura, right? Versus Laura is exemplifying like life and how you deal with life and your goals and dreams and aspirations. And this is how they balance each other. It just speaks volumes to their friendship though, and their love actually. But yeah, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.